think it's time to get your booties up. Get up. Let's go. I'm not demanding or anything. I know that we have that free lunch staleness. So do a little dance like Josie was saying. Do the robot. Whatever it is that you need to do. Do it. Make some movement. So why are you here? Tell me. Shout it out. Why are you here?
To level up.
That's right. To level up. So this is about feeding your soul before we feed our tummies, before we feed our faces. So I ask you to stay with me, go on this journey, learn something, and kick some for the future. Yes, that was a beep out. Okay, so I know I haven't seen anybody dance yet. Miss Josie, are you going to teach them that damn robot? There you go, Queen. All right. So this is me, large and in charge. I'm going to tell you something about me, but first, I want to give a massive, massive shout out to Daylin. Where is she? Dallin, okay. Whether she's here or not, we're going to give her a little shout out. I want you to really think about what she said today. Who can tell me what PACE stands for? Say it a little louder. Oh my gosh, this side of the room is sucking. Come on, give it to me. Say it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, people. Positive attitude changes everything. So not only are we going to focus on leveling up, we are going to pace ourselves and bring each other up, right? All right. Thank you for the commitment for that, because she is the future, and that woman, I want to have her be president. She is awesome. So now a little bit about me. Huh? Oh, hell no. See, this is perfect. Now sit your booties down, because you got to do another piece of work for me when we're here, all right? Thank you. You have a little energy now? Yeah. All right. I see some smiles. So a little bit about me. I'm known as Mom, a.k.a. Dude, or Broth. I'm Care Bear to many. It's okay. I have a lot of Care Bears around. And what would be my Care Bear of choice if you could shout it out? Who do you think? Sunshine. Sunshine Care Bear. Okay, so I have been dubbed Mama Sunshine from my team. Thank you so much, Miss Chelsea. And I'm an educator. As you've heard, I teach DISC. I'm a certified facilitator for the DISC program, and I can't tell you how much I enjoy it, and it's a huge passion of mine. And I'm a coach. What kind of coach? I am an absolute empowerment coach. I see each and every one of you, and all I want to do is dig into your heart and bring your greatness up so you can see your divinity, Queen Sasha. Yes, your greatness matters to me. So I am all about all things hearts. And, of course, sunglasses. And I never know how many that I actually need to wear. So I have 4 or 5 of them at any given time. Because if you want to wear a pair with me, we could take some selfies and do some Instas with some love, right? All right. I'll hold you to that. Okay. Anybody knows me? I absolutely love big hugs. Not little side hugs like I just got called out in the back. That was not a Kara hug. Anybody who's had one, they understand why. So you know, girl. And the reason that is because I believe that we all need to be seen, heard, and loved. We need to feel something when we're doing anything. What the hell is the point of going through life if you don't go through it awake and connected? And if we're in sales, that's the number one thing. You sell yourself. And if you're not connected to you and your energy, what the hell are you going to give to anybody else? And you need to connect with them. So a hug is just my way of doing it. So if I hug you, don't get offended. Huge, important to me is lifting people up and seeing their greatness. Because truly, so many of us are stuck in our ruts. We don't believe in ourselves, or we have all this doubt that drips over us at any given time. And I'm there to look you in the eyes, Miss Justice, and tell you, you are freaking amazing. And you need to know it. And that's true for everybody, of course. So being love in action, I'm nauseating to my kids. On every single level, I'm nauseating. I actually had to take off my heart shoes this morning because I thought I went a little overboard. I was shopping for heart earrings yesterday and I said, well, I don't like the ones with the bows because that's just a little over the top. Chelsea almost bust out, falling down because I have hearts on every single given minute of every given day. So, like, one little bow is going to make me be excessive. It was crazy. So, I just ask you to embrace who you are, be that person. And if anything is being love in action, it's a choice, it's a breath, it's a cadence, it's a way of life, and people will feel you coming. So, if you couldn't tell from over there, crazy. Understanding and sharing the power of the mind. Some of you have heard my journey with my father who had Alzheimer's, and I was an Alzheimer's nurse before he ended up having Alzheimer's. God moment. He helped guide me through what was really important in life. Saw a lot of death, a lot of life. And that's why all I want to do is help you see the greatness in yourselves. Understand how your mind and your mindset, that PACE, how that applies to every single bit of what you do through your day. And at the end, I was in 5th grade and I was asked, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I had 2 older brothers that were 10 and 11 years older than me, and they're all beefcakes. So I said, I want to be a female bodybuilder. What? And then I said, well, then I just want to be a genetic engineer because I was still fascinated with the mind and the body. I am not fit for a genetic engineer. So then I thought, hell, what am I really made for? And I said, in that young time, I just want to spread my sunshine. And that's what I've been able to look back and say, I've done that. That is a huge success. So I want you to go through this day today and your tomorrow and the day after and ask, what's the legacy that you want to leave? What impact do you want to make? Have you done it? Have you achieved that impact? Because not everything is based off of how much money you have in the bank. Because as Andrew said earlier, the time that you spend with the people that you want to create legacies for, they need you now and has nothing to do with money. It's time and essence. And right now, as we know that the world has a lot of challenge, so be the light. That's what I hope to be. So go on this journey with me, if you will, and let's get uncomfortable. Okay? Last time I said, let's get naked, that really scared the crap out of everybody because I'm all about it. It's hot here. Take off all your clothes. No, we really want to make sure that we get uncomfortable. Why? Who knows the phrase, Dylan, don't say it. Who knows the phrase about being in the discomfort zone? What's on the other side of it? Growth, breakthroughs, success, money, everything is on the other side of being uncomfortable. So, everybody have a notepad in front of you? Somebody has something to write with? Super easy, quick thing to do. I want everybody, I will call you out because I'm a teacher. I will. I got my ruler in my back pocket, chica. So what I want you to do is write with your dominant hand a positive message that means something to you in your dominant hand speaking to yourself. Just a short, it could be a heart. It could be, I love you. You matter. I'm gorgeous. Just write something. Okay? Now what I want you to do, if you're done. Yes, girl. What? Oh, sister, you could go and you just write the book, but when you see what I have you do, it's going to be hard. So Rachel Conley is very quick and she already saw where I was going. So she said, change hands. So that's what I want you to do. And not only do I want you to change hands, I want you to put your dominant hand uncomfortably or comfortably behind your back so you don't get tempted to use it. And I want you to write that exact same phrase in your non-dominant hand. Is it uncomfortable? Does it feel strange? Are you actually doing it? Are you like, I don't want to do this. I just want to eat. Okay. I hear I did it. Good job. Now, what did you notice? It was hard. It sucks. Okay, what else? Ugly writing. Thank you, love. That's it. Now, here's the thing is that if you have to, yes, you could take your arm back, my love. You could put your dominant arm back out of discomfort. Thank you. So, what I want you to see is that even though it was uncomfortable and not natural, because your natural state is to live the way that you always have. It's your natural state. But when you have to take a quick moment and step out of your natural state and you do something that's a little uncomfortable, this seems like, okay, where's the success? Where's the goal? But this is not about just teaching you how to use your neuroplasticity, which means to create new pathways in your brain. Awesome, young lady. It is to teach you how to adapt. That's why I'm here. I can teach you all day long, share power of the mindset, but this is about adaptation. So if for just a moment you recognize that that same message is something that your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit needs to hear, it doesn't matter if it's perfect or shaky or odd or strange or it looks like a 2-year-old wrote it and nobody could actually understand. It's the fact that your mind and your soul knows that that positive message needed to be heard and you will gain benefit. So, because of that benefit, I want you to recognize how adaptation and making those small, uncomfortable moments makes a huge difference, not only in your pocketbook, but also in who you are and how you show up for your life, for yourself, and for the people in the world around you. So that's why I want to teach you the art of adaptation. Just a quick little moment into this because I know I'll probably talk way too long. For real estate agents, what do? Who do we sell? What do we sell? Tell me. We sell ourselves. So do you see the world through your eyes and that's your natural state? Like you like to connect with people that remind you of you, right? How about those scary ones that aren't like you? That they're like, oh, that's not going to be fun to work with them. How do you work with them? What if the person that was opposite from you was the one that held the $20 million listing? Would you do it? Okay, so that's the question is how far are you willing to go to actually get to the end of what it is that you're seeking? We watched Wicked yesterday and it was like, what's your heart's desire? Is your heart's desire just a paycheck? Or what are you going to do with that paycheck? And how willing are you to go for a $20 million paycheck versus you actually having your heart's desire, which is freedom and maybe being a philanthropist because I love making people happy. Okay, but an agile agent, as a real estate agent, I have to ask you, are you agile? Like when I asked you all to get up, were you like, oh God, I've been sitting for so long and my back hurts? Or were you like, hey, I'm spry, I'm gonna get up. I'm ready to do my robot dance. Like, when you're agile, if you think that you're moaning and groaning through life, you have to be agile as a real estate agent in your profession. And agility means the ability to move. The people who coach with me, they know that I say, be the duck. It's not just to let roll things off. It's to be able to be light enough to roll with the market, to be light enough to move through the mountains and the valleys of life, right? You have to be flexible. So as an agile agent, that market shift that happens, ain't no thing, chicken wing, I got it. He always says, Dylan always says, it doesn't matter what the market is. It matters what you think and what you say and what you do on a day-to-day basis. Just go crush it, run the play. It's all good, doesn't change. And an agile agent or vendor, whoever else is out there, because this is true for everybody, they're self-assured. They know, I got this. No matter what, I got this. And they're authentic. They build authentic relationships. And they actually gain the competitive edge. This team, you know we have the competitive edge. And one of the things is that when we're looking at an independent agent who excels, they're okay, they do it. But then when you're on an agile team, oh, Nelly, We thrive. We thrive. We don't just rise. We like shoot new planets out of our patooties. It's amazing. So, yeah, put that one down as a hashtag. So, one of the things that Dylan always says is embrace change. Like, let's go. Let's go. Embrace change. Be ready to move in the markets, whatever it is. Keep a good positive attitude. Be innovative. Have absolute transparent collaboration. I loved it when he said there is never anyone that when you make the call and say, hey, sister, brother, could you help me on this? Yes is the answer. That's unheard of in real estate, and it's also unheard of in the general marketplace. But that just shows you how we, EXP, are an agile team that's willing to adapt. So I have to ask you personally. So both of these are willing to do what others aren't. Now here's the question. Are you? Are you really willing to do what others aren't? Are you the ones that are like, yeah, we're EXP, we're great, oh my gosh, this is the best thing. Yes, let's go. Or are we like, this is such a great meeting and I like it, but then I'm not really going to do it because I know I really don't have time and oh, it's doubt and oh shit, I only have 6 hours before I have to pick up my kids. And, are you going to do it? That's the question. Are you going to do it? Some people don't want to change. I'm teaching you about adapting. Changing is permanent. For most situations, the dictionary says that it means to become something different. It's like a butterfly changing the bug, changing into the butterfly. But this to adapt is temporary. It's just temporary. I didn't cut off your arm to not give you the writing utensil that you're normally used to. You temporarily adapted to write something that was important. You temporarily adapt to give something that they need. It's not comfortable. Hell, I could do spreadsheets with all the colors in the world and I love it, but that's not my joy. I'm definitely not a C. So it's hard, but I could do it temporarily. And then I have to go nap for a really long time. So I'm asking you, if you're willing to do something that matters to you, do you realize that gives you 50% more, statistically speaking, in your net earnings just because you're willing to do something different? You're willing to give the person that's in front of you a little bit of love. And I see you and you matter, Cindy Grimm. You matter. That's money in your bank. That's in your soul bank and your financial bank. And this is the best quote ever for a real estate agent. I used to lose clients being me. Then I learned to be the me they needed me to be. And my sales skyrocketed. Dude, that's epic. Get out of your own way and learn something new. And that's what the disc is for me. So how did this person do it? How did she do it? She invested in herself. She said yes to herself. I need to adapt. I need to grow. And know yourself first. Then seek to understand who you're working with. By show of quick hands, how many D's do we have in the room if you've ever heard of the disc? Okay, so we got this table, that table. We have ivory. Oh, good. Okay, a couple over there. And an I, for those of you who know what the disc is about. Oh, we got 2 hands up out there. She's a flamer. Watch out. Okay. We got a couple I's. Who admits that they're an S? I love it. I loved your kind smile because I kind of knew it. Okay. Oh, we got some S's back there and the C's. Now, do we know that Kyla, she already said, I'm a C. We got it. Hi, Kat. Okay, we're great. Oh, look at the C's back there. Perfect. I see you, baby. Okay. Now, who's never heard of the DISC program? That's like, what are these letters and what are these crazy people talking about? Okay, thank you for being someone that I could actually do a quick intro to what this is. A DISC is a profile system that helps you identify what your natural state of being is, what your natural behaviors are. Simple. It's a test, it's a little thing, but it really helps because it helps you identify how you perceive the world and also how others perceive you and how you can actually adapt to make the win. Okay. So as a D, you're dominant. Dylan, dominant. Hello, cheerleaders. Got the Lonnie double hands up there. And S is warm. They're the team people. They want everybody to get along. Let's go and make sure. Are you happy? Can I get you anything else? Okay. And then the C's, Kyla, she nailed it. She's like, I'm very systems, I'm very process, and I need to get out of my C-ness sometimes. And that's the joy, is that we have the ability, like Soraya, to have other areas that you can expand in. Dylan is a master at adapting. Am I out of time already? You're freaking kidding me. Oh my gosh. I have so much more to share with you. Anyway, he's a master at, I'm going to go. Do I have 55 more minutes? Okay. Because this is, are you hungry? Do you want to hear more?
Yeah. I'm hungry for you. Yeah.
Hey, that's it. Let's go. Get your food and let me finish. No, just joking. Okay, so C is, Dylan is a master at adapting. And he does this because it's his natural state to be a leader, a driver, a focus. But he has to tolerate us. I love it. I'm going to say it. Where the eyes are just like, oh my gosh, so did I tell you about my cat? And they're like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh. Or the S's that are like, so, Dylan, can we have a talk? And he's like inside going, right? You know it. So it's a good way to understand that a natural state can be adapted, because he never has any of us feeling not seen, not heard, or not respected. And that's a leader that puts in his mind that he needs to have growth to make you seen, because you do matter. All right. I know I'm way out of time, so I'm just going to skip really close to the end. And if you guys want to talk to me about all this stuff, because it's really good, I am going to have, I want to tell you what's in here, though. So if you see, I've given you information about how to not be in the judgment zone, because when we lead with curiosity, that sense of childlike curiosity, anything's possible. It's like, oh, why did that guy not call me back? Why did she go to that other realtor who doesn't even know her booty from a in the ground? I know what I'm doing. Why'd she go over there? Instead of being in judgment, how about curiosity? Where you go, oh, I wonder why. And then they say, oh, my sister-in-law just got her real estate license and I have to, because it's family. And then you go, oh, okay, it's not about me. Because kids, people, family, ohana, it's not all about you. It's okay. People have other things that are going on in their life, and that's where we have to step into curiosity before we get into the adaptation of knowing how to change who we are a little bit, adapt, in order to get people to really connect with us. You can easily see the 4 pillars of how you can look at somebody and are they fast-paced and outspoken? ID. Are they quiet and thoughtful and kind? Maybe they're the CS down in this zone. It's just a quick tip. Now, on this slide deck, I have given you keywords with tools of how to adapt. But I'm going to ask for my partner in positivity, my papa, Big Chris Okamura, to come up on stage to share a little bit more about we've talked about it many times, how you matter. And if you don't understand how important you are and how you affect the world, this man is going to talk a little bit about it. Okay? Oh, yes. All right, we got it.
How much time we got?
We're overtime.
We're overtime? Shit. All right. I have no filter, by the way. Okay, real quick here. I just wanted to thank you so much. It's hard to follow this, but all this morning we've had amazing speakers up here talking about the super extreme challenges that are going through mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial. I believe everybody's drowning right now. I can't even see these glasses. Everybody's drowning right now in that sense, and I believe it's a common thing leading from COVID. Whether you like it or not, I think everybody's in this place where they're drowning. I wanted to create an entire series. I paired it with this amazing individual here. We brainstormed and we created this thing called You Matter Series 2025. It is going to be 13 sessions, 13 months next year in 2025 that we're bringing the heat to you guys of value, 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 value.
And the positivity.
And the positivity part of it all. But we want to pour into you guys and help you add value to your training to elevate your business, to help you grow. Also, to help you add in a value piece to recruit. Yes, this is EXP. There's a great potential here of another leg of opportunity to do agent attraction. If you're not doing it, you should. If you want to learn more about it, let me know. But I want to add tons of value to you guys to have this. The You Matter series was something that I started because I believe there's a big disconnect why people don't really achieve their goals. December 5th is the first event we're kicking off. This QR code right here, we're having it in Honolulu, Oahu. It is a business planning workshop, not a clinic. I'm not going to sit here on stage and kind of preach to you guys about everything. This is a complete engagement. So prepare to be uncomfortable. Show up. Be transparent. Be authentic. Be vulnerable. And we're going to find out the reason why that 99% of the time, actually statistically, I think there's only 6% of the people in this space that actually even attempt to put a business plan together. And half of that even actually make it happen. Sad but true. Why is that? It's not because of talent. It's not because of any race or creed or sex. It's because they just have a disconnect of disbelief, self-worth, no value, unworthy, and that's me. So when I'm speaking to you guys, it's because it's me. That's where I started off. I have a completely shitty childhood. I'm a bad product of my environment. Everything I was raised in was in alignment, either going to prison or dying. Those are my two choices, but I chose a better path. Here I am now, 24 years later in this amazing business, and I built something with EXP that's just up over the top. But I want to share it with each and every one of you guys in this room. So plug in. I don't want to take too much time. You guys are hungry. Scan this QR code. I'm going to put out an entire calendar, 13 months next year, but it's going to start December 5th in Oahu at our Palama Center that Dylan has meetings at. But come prepared to get plugged into, change the way you think, the way you show up, the way you behave. I promise you'll have questions. No, in person. My 3 C's this year: create culture, community, and collaboration. That must be done in person, I believe. It's hard to do it over Zoom. So creature, culture, and community is done in person. You got to get connected. I'm sorry. But yes, maybe next year we'll do that. Anyhow, enough time. It's time for lunch. That's it.
That's it. Okay, so thank you, Chris. And remember to say yes to you because you matter. You can scan my QR code to have your free coaching session with me because I want to pump you up like Arnold. That's my job. So go live light and go have fun and pace it. Go eat. Love you guys.